DUI crash that her cousin will spend 67 years in prison. A judge handed down Jennifer Carvajal's sentence.
How do you even react to getting 67 years in prison?
This morning. Now, this is the second time she'll go to prison for a deadly DUI accident.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe the 67 years was deserved.
13's Aaron Mesmer was in court today to hear what she and her family had to say about this punishment.
Prosecutors portrayed Jennifer Carvajal as a danger to the community who cared more about staying out of prison than about the people in her car. In April 2021, an FHP trooper's dashboard camera recorded a car going at least 110 miles an hour. Earlier this year, Jennifer Carvajal admitted she was behind that wheel.
Shit, can I show this? Well, I guess it's too late.
And was drunk when the vehicle swerved off I-4 and crashed into a
holy shit
car dealership. The accident killed Carvajal's 22-year-old cousin, Pedro Carvajal. Jennifer will now spend more than 60 years in prison.
The constant void that will always be there because of selfish acts that Jennifer decided to do.
All for what? For a DUI case? Just pull over and accept your stupidity. That's about it. I don't know how much you're gonna get for DUI, but it's definitely not 67 years.
It is something that we live with and live through every single day.
In February, Carvajal pleaded guilty to DUI manslaughter. Pedro's aunt testified during Carvajal's sentencing Friday that the accident left their family devastated.
We live through it with our family gatherings. We live through it through holidays. We live through it through birthdays and anniversaries. Where Pedro is now in.
Did they say the second time with a deadly DUI? That's what I heard. I think first one was just a DUI. Second one was the time where someone got unalived. Maybe the first one just injuries.
Two other passengers.
Yeah, she was under the influence.
Were seriously hurt. One of them was Lexia Gonzalez, who testified Carvajal asked her to say she was driving so Carvajal could stay out of trouble. Two other passengers were seriously hurt. One of them was Lexia Gonzalez, who testified Carvajal asked her to say she was driving so Carvajal could stay out of trouble.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. What? I'm gonna catch the murder case now? I don't think she would do that for you. Blood or no blood.
What did she say?
Tell them you were driving.
Was she also under the influence?
This was the second time Carvajal killed someone while driving drunk.
Oh my god. Okay. Hamati. Yeah, you're right. This is the second. I don't know why she's out in the first place.
She spent 5 years in prison following a deadly DUI accident in 2014 when she was 16 years old. Carvajal told the courtroom Friday that she regrets her mistakes.
How can I be worthy enough to...
I think she does not regret her mistakes after the first time she unalived someone when she was 16. And now what? After how many years? 2021 was the time she had an accident under the influence and decided to run away from the cops, which resulted into... Also, what the fuck driving was that? Like, did she get rammed? Or she was like, you know what?
Earlier this year, Jennifer Carvajal admitted she...
Did she wanted to take a shortcut from somewhere? Oh, I know a way. Goes through the trees and the lamps or
was
whatever.
Behind that wheel.
Jesus Christ, how did she survive? It's always the people who, it's always the people who are the driving and the ones who cause all this shit that survive. So was the passengers who are the victim.
And was drunk when the vehicle swerved off I-4 and crashed into a car dealership. The accident killed
Jesus, bro.
Decisions followed a traumatic child regrets her mistakes.
How can I be worthy enough to beg my family for forgiveness?
She asked for a lenient sentence. She said her decisions followed a traumatic childhood that included years of abuse she never addressed. And Carvajal says traumatic childhood that she asked for a lenient sentence. She said her decisions followed a traumatic childhood that
there's no way she just, there's no way she blamed it on her childhood. There is no way she blamed it on the childhood. You know what could have worked? If she would have got pulled over for DUI and she would have been like, officer, I had a tough childhood. That's why I'm drinking and driving. That wouldn't have worked, but the chances of that was still better than... Honestly, at this point, just put your head down and go to jail. This is just embarrassment to your whole family name.
Included years of abuse she never addressed. And Carvajal says she wishes she could have traded places with her cousin.
I want you to know I will continue to live for him. I can't replace him, and I can't.
Oh, this is bad, bro. This is bad. I will continue to live for him.
Can't undo anything, but one thing I know for sure, he will never be forgotten.
That promise wasn't enough for the judge, who agreed with prosecutors that
what, you think someone's gonna have sympathy for this girl?
Carvajal has proven twice that she's a danger to the community.
She has now committed 2 acts of DUI and taken 2 people's lives while doing it.
So the judge sentenced Carvajal to about 67 years in prison. She would be in her 90s by the time she's eligible to get out. In Tampa, Aaron Meth.
Do not drink and drive, guys. Do not be a passenger to drinking and driving. Please. You don't want to get 67 years, yeah? Or you don't want to get shut off to the afterlife. Just be careful out there. Woman and her date unalived by her estranged husband, and oh my god. Also, do not cheat.